Truly designs, unique expressions.
Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful Christmas ornament using these clear plastic ornaments. I am cleaning it with a little bit of alcohol first. We're going to be using this creative paper clay. I love this thing. You don't have to put it in the oven, it will harden by itself. I'm just cutting a piece. The key for this clay is to mold it in a way that it will be smooth and it will not have any cracks. And to avoid that, I'm going to be rolling it in my hands and adding a little bit of water as I go, but not too much, just a little bit. Now I'm going to put a little bit of flour on my surface, so when I roll it and it's time to lift it up, it's not going to stick too much to the surface. It's very similar than playing with Play-Doh. You will feel the consistency when it's ready, and then you can start rolling it with a rolling pin. If you don't have a rolling pin, you can use just an empty bottle. And what I'm going to be doing is covering the top. So I measure to make sure that I flatten enough of the clay to cover the top. I'm now personalizing this, and I am pressing the V on top. Now what I'm going to do is carefully remove it from my surface, and I'm going to be gluing the clay to the surface of my clear ornament. And I'm going to use tacky glue. I'm going to put enough on the ornament as well as on the clay. In that way, when it dries, it will adhere very strongly together. And if you don't have this kind of clear plastic ornaments that are flat on one side, it's okay, you can use the round one. Smoothing everything out and getting rid of the excess on the edges. And as you can see, I already added one little embellishment here, a star, and I'm going to show you how I made it. I'm going to place this little sea snail on the other side. So I'm just going to do the same process. I'm going to make sure that my clay is smooth, and those little parts that are dry, I'm going to smooth them out using a little bit of water. In this case, I'm not going to flatten this and use my pin, my rolling pin. I'm just going to press it inside and then use the pin to flatten everything inside the mold. And I'm going to just get rid of everything around. And then with the spatula, I'm just going to just slice it on the top and smooth everything inside with a little bit of water. Okay, so it's going to sit there for a little bit while I'm adding the tacky glue, and I'm just adding it directly to the clay. And then I'm going to just add a little bit more of the glue on the snail, and then I'm going to just put it on top just like this. Now I will think that you can do this kind of ornament using other kind of clay, especially if you don't find the creative paper clay near you where you live, but I would recommend you using this one because it's really good. Now I'm just trying to just cut a little bit more of the excess all around, making sure that everything's smooth and nice. Using the same technique, I'm adding a trim on the top. And more fun. Now we're going to be painting the Christmas ornament using this beautiful DIY paint. It's a clay and chalk finished paint. and it's awesome. I love it so far. This is my first time trying it. This paint is great for furniture painting and all kinds of craft. Maybe a good advice will be to apply a white primer before adding your paint to the clay. I noticed that because it's clay, it's absorbing the paint really quickly. I mix a little bit of the red with a little bit of the beige that I have here, and I'm doing the same thing with the green. I added the beige so it will be a little bit lighter. I love this one. I love it. I absolutely love it. And the name of this one, it's All 57. I am going to add in the description box the name of all the colors. The next thing I'm going to be doing is adding glitter. I'm going to be using this syringe to put the polyacrylic inside the glove like this. That way I can make sure that's inside safely without making a mess, and then putting it upside down to get rid of the excess. Now using a funnel, I'm putting the glitter inside and then closing it, and we took care of our glitter part already, and it's so beautiful. Now looking again at the colors, I decided to add more of the red and the green. The thing is that before I added a little bit of beige to the red and the green, so it was too pale for my taste. So that's why I'm adding more green and red to the top. And now I'm going to be applying Modpodge all over to, guess what? Adding more glitter to the top of the ornament. In that way, it's going to be more festive and cohesive all around. I think it's beautiful. Now this part here, I don't like it too much. I think it's important to have a complete finished product. So I'm going to add this beautiful glitter chenille pipe cleaner, and I'm going to glue it all around using my hot glue. And for the union on the top right here, to cover that union, I'm going to add a little bit of glue and this little bow right here on the top. What do you think? I think it came out so beautiful, and I hope I'm inspiring you to create Christmas ornaments for this year using what you have or inexpensive items that you can find at the Dollar Tree or at your local craft store. And Merry Christmas to you until next time. Goodbye.